Good morning, Thriving Warriors. Good morning. Today is Monday, November 13th, 2023. Happy birthday, Lucia, Emma. Big day, birthday, the most important day of the year for Lucia. So good for you, Lucy, Lucha Libre, out there in Pittsburgh where it's colder than a witch's patootie. But here we are in southwestern Nevada, in Pahrump, Tucky. And it is about 6 o'clock in the morning on a beautiful, crisp, coldish sort of day. Let's get to the weather forecast while we're at it. It's 40 degrees. So the high today is going to be 73. Write that in the book. Skipping ahead, write it in the book. All right. Okay, well, here we are, Department of Career Services, where our goal is simple. It's to help you get from where you are to someplace better, from point A to point B, from what we call someday Isle to Successlandia. We do it through just creating routines, positive routines, getting rid of not good routines, creating positive routines, getting rid of not good routines and turning those routines into habits, and then continually doing that every day, just a little bit of micro habit changes every day, moving us along, having a good outlook on life, better mental state. And we do it through the stuff down below, which will also be posted, which is always posted on as a worksheet onto our thrivingwarrior.us website, which there's a link to down below. But you can get a hard copy PDF of the worksheet notes for today to make it easy. But there's links to all of the experts down below. Quite a bit there. And I can promise you, if you spend an hour a day doing it, you will be on your journey. You will be creating good routines and thus good habits. And a habit we are defining as unconscious behavior, something that you do repetitively, that is unconscious behavior. There's a trigger, etc. Okay, but moving right along. This is a 5-part podcast. There are 5 steps to this daily routine, and it's to start by preparing for the day, prepare for the podcast, to do a little exercise to have an attitude of gratitude. In other words, to be moving forward in a positive way, thinking positive thoughts at the start of the day, kind of plucking those thorns out of our sides or just ignoring them. The third part is to review yesterday to see what lessons we learned. And number 4 is to plan for today. And most of the talk is about planning for today. And then number 5 is to project the day and then go live it. Now, because we try to keep this to around 10 minutes-ish, sort of, but not really, we try to keep it as short as possible. We don't do step number 2, attitude of gratitude, live. We don't do step 3, review of yesterday, and we don't do step 5, project. Those you do after, but I can talk a little bit about it today. Next, okay, breathing exercise. So 5 parts, so our breathing exercise in the morning, it's to get as much energy as we possibly can. It's a hack that you can do throughout the day, that if you're low energy, you can do it. If you're high energy, you can do it. And it's a double inhale and a single exhale. And the length of the exhale determines whether you're building energy or you're releasing energy, anxiety. So if you have a long 40 to 60 second exhale, then you will be slowing down your heart rate, getting less excited. If you increase your heart rate, we're going to get more energy. So we're going to start with that double intake. So you want to exhale, get your air lungs empty, inhale through your nose. When you think you have it full, do another intake through your nose. So it's like this. Exhale. Okay, so you should be able to really feel your rib cage expand as much as possible. Most of it is through your stomach. Okay, number 2, attitude of gratitude. Simple 3 steps. 1, write in your book, I'm so happy and grateful now that blank. Number 2, turn that into a question. What am I so happy and grateful for right now? And then step 3, turn your focus inward, your attention inward, close your eyes, turn your attention inward, look at the little voices the other voices in your head. And you'll notice them popping up maybe like popcorn. Oh, I'm happy and grateful to be alive. I'm happy and grateful for kids. It's Lucy's birthday. Or you might see it like end credits of a movie scrolling up. I'm happy for this and this and this. And it's like, damn, pardon my French. Or it could be like a ticker tape at the bottom. But just notice that and you'll see it. All right, that's 2 down. Step 3 is review yesterday. 4 simple questions. How do I feel about yesterday? Not what do I think, not what do I remember, how do I feel? Number 2, where did I exceed expectations? Number 3, where did I fall short of expectations? Number 4, what did I learn? What? Oh, yeah, I don't need to repeat. You can just pause, go back 10 seconds. Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, moving right along. Step number 4, plan for today. Skip over that. Step number 5, project. So when the thing is over and you've done step 2 and you've done step 3, you're on step 5. Project the day. Be like an athlete about to shoot a free throw. See the shot before you take it. See the ball going into the basket. Or as we learned in Caddyshack, Ty talking to Danny, see the ball, see the ball, be the ball. Be the ball, Danny. Okay, good. So 7:37 in, and let's get to our planning part. Planning. Simple little ideas, simple hacks, things that you can do every day. Create a good routine. Start by saying, something great is going to happen to me today. Something great is going to happen. Or from Jerry Maguire, it's good to be alive. Say that. Always look on the bright side of your life. We have a little link to the Monty Python skit of that song. Seek discomfort. Don't seek comfort, seek discomfort. Don't seek pain. This is the key word is discomfort, not comfort, discomfort. Because you'll work to overcome it. Or if you seek comfort, it always goes away. You get used to it. Hedonic adaptation for you highfalutin people out there. Okay, advice from an 80-year-old. Lend only those books you never care to see again. Right. Okay, could be a gift. Could be a subtle little gift. Here's a really good book I liked. Please give it back to me when you're done. No, I'm not going to. Okay, next on our hit parade. What do we got? Okay, another good always Seth Godin, but how are we doing for time? Last Thursday, I was at an event, a training course, and I think I talked about it on Friday. Way too much. Good morning, Wadabevi. That's the Pahrump gang sign. Hanging on by our fingertips. Anyway, I think I talked about Friday where it's not that it was bad. It was just way too much information in too short of a period of time where the objective was not for people to learn. It was just to get through the material. It was just a broad brush, give a handout that nobody's going to read, and say, you passed the course. Okay, so I'm going to do a video on what I would have done. It's not going to be 3 hours, but it'll be here's how I would have used the 3 hours. how I would use the 3 hours to give a job readiness course. And then pass that along, link, pass that along to the powers who be and offer to give it for free to see if it helps people, because what's the point of doing something if you don't benefit? And benefit, I mean more than just getting a little certificate that says, okay, he's certified, ready for a job. He did a 3-hour course that, if this was at some other time in some other place, the people would have been taken out back out by the woodshed, as they say. Okay. So, what's up, people? Expecting a big day today. Winging it. What else do we got? Oh, congratulations to Leo Blundo for winning the Republican Central Committee chairmanship. He pulled it out, winning by one vote, one single vote. These things do happen. It's important that everybody show up and everybody votes who can vote. And he has big ideas. He's got enthusiasm. He's going to bring insightful, young, energetic people on board, people who are not going to pontificate, but they're going to roll up their sleeves, get up to their elbows in the muck of day-to-day existence, of helping move people forward. So, you must get back up. Okay, oh yeah, that's the theme for today. You must get back up. You must get back up. Get knocked down 7 times, get back up 8. I don't know what that expression means, but get back up every time. It's part of the Navy SEAL creed. We'll get back in the fight every time. So a lot of it is just be the last man standing. Let's end with that. Be the last man standing. That if you are resolved and the other guy knows you're playing the infinite game, Simon Sinek's infinite game, that it's not who wins or loses today. You're playing the infinite game. You're learning from your opponent. You're going to give yourself a shot of serotonin after you lose, like the lobsters, like Jordan Peterson's lobsters. You're going to get back in the fight, get back into it. Life is suffering. Work to overcome it. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Move forward, because you know what? It's only life. And then we get to go meet our Maker. We get to meet Jesus. And if we're a believer, guess what? We're moving, we get in. If we're a believer who did well, not for salvation, disclaimer, not saying good works for salvation, but if we do that, we will earn crowns. I don't know why I was going to do rock and roll quotes, but we'll earn crowns, so do good. And yeah, okay, let's leave it at that. All right, everybody, as always, thank you for taking the time to watch this. I can promise you, if you give it a week, in good faith, watch it every day for a week at the same time, make it part of your routine, slot it in. If you do that, and then at some point through the day, when you're driving in your car, you're on the bus, or whatever, you have some downtime, just watch one of the short little videos down below. I can promise you that your life will get better. Your journey will improve. So with that, I'm going to say, and cut, boom.